Have you ever played a game that makes you want to pull your hair out and set up a campsite at the same time? I've spent 9 hours in Embers Adrift, and I'm only level 4. It's slow. It's a slog. And yet I don't want to stop playing. In an era of zoom MMOs, Embers asks you to slow down, mostly because the combat is action-based and you're literally just standing there. I'm no authority, but I found 6 things on my latest adventure that might just convince you to grab a torch and join me. From titles to meat plants, let's talk about the vibe of Embers Adrift. This week, I returned to Embers Adrift. Y'all, I still really like this game. I'm also still really annoyed by it. I logged another 6 hours of playtime. I'm at 9 hours total, and I'm only level 4. The leveling is a slog. Part of that may be because I'm playing a supporter, so 2 of my 5 skills are heals. The combat is action-based, so you just stand around until an action becomes available. It's less of a duel and more like a very tense staring contest. I'm standing around a lot because 40% of my abilities do no harm to the mobs. I'm told by an Embers veteran that combat does speed up as you get more skills. Again, I'm in no way an authority on this game, but I wanted to share 6 things I discovered on my last adventure. Number 1, the Bulletin Board. I have been assured by various sources that the Bulletin Board is an excellent avenue for gaining experience. It also provides some direction when you just don't know what to do. In my experience, these have all been kill things quests. For example, I was tasked with the depopulation of 15 boars. At levels 2 and 3, I got about 10% experience per turn-in. I was also bestowed with a restorative blessing known as Warm Welcome, which grants a half hour of health regen. A new board quest is immediately offered upon completion. By engaging with a wax-sealed missive, one accepts a randomized quest, which provides a brief note from a local detailing the request, appropriate level range, and the objective to complete. A single bulletin board quest may be active for each zone, and you will be unable to obtain another until it is completed. I generally enjoy bulletin board quests, however, you can only have one in this game. If you go to another village, the board reminds you that you have an active quest and it doesn't offer you another. Number 2, titles. This game is generous with titles. I do love a good title. At level 3, I had 5 titles to choose from. You get a title after killing 10 of the same type of mob, with additional opportunities to gain grander titles after 250 kills, 1,000 kills, and 2,000 kills. I thought this was a fun way to personalize your fairly generic-looking character in an otherwise homogeneous crowd of adventurers. Number 3, change your look. When I first made my Sentinel, I made her incorrectly. My clerics are always brunette. Embers doesn't have clerics, but I've read that the Sentinel is the primary choice for those seeking a cleric-like experience because it combines heavy armor with single target tank healing and provides defensive group utility. I thought I was going to have to restart her, but Embers offers an edit feature on the character select screen. Heck yes! Select this option and you're brought back to the initial character creation screen to make your edits. This is kind of like the barbershop in World of Warcraft. You cannot change your character's name or class, but it's a wonderful option if you need to tweak your hairstyle or you want to celebrate No Shave November. Number 4, carcasses or meat plants. There are 3 gathering professions in Embers Adrift. Prospector and forester professions work as expected. You gather ore, plants, and wood that are found in the world. Hunter requires you to skin dead animals. As a general pacifist, one feature I absolutely love about Embers Adrift is that they lay carcasses around the world. Meaning, I didn't have to kill this creature to skin it. Just like I might stumble upon a flower to pick, I can stumble upon a beast to gut. However, the acoustic accompaniment to this dermal extraction is, shall we say, distressingly moist? It It absolutely skeeves me out. The juicy sounds of intestinal movement. Yum. Veggie burger, anyone? Number 5, change your professions. I didn't know what I wanted to be when I grew up, so I just picked 2 professions that involved gathering early on. If you change your mind later, you can forget the profession and pick up a different one. Access your skills manager or click J. Locate the skill you want to remove by right-clicking its graphic. You'll have the option to forget profession, select it, and accept the warning, which just informs you that you lose all progress you have made, but you retain all recipes should you take up this profession again. Then revisit the trainer to learn a different profession. This works for prospector, forester, and hunter professions. Number 6, the wayward mangrove and death. So Treebeard over there will dispatch you with frightful haste. I was working on a bulletin board quest to thin the ranks of local seedlings, and this towering ent took a most pointed exception to my activities. I wasn't filming at the time, but he squashed me with swift and decisive violence. So at level 4, I experienced my first death. Although I'm not sure that I actually died. It says I was knocked down. I was eating grass either way. When knocked down, it is suggested that you wait for help. Immediate respawning, which they call giving up, results in harsher penalties. It was like 2 a.m. in the starting area. The world was pretty dang empty, so giving up was really my only option. Upon death, players drop their backpack containing items and silver, leaving a skull icon to mark its location for recovery. While equipped gear and gathering bag contents are kept, players suffer a penalty to health. I had a 15% penalty. This was restored by just sitting near an ember flame for a minute or so. If retrieval is impossible, you can forfeit the bag to start fresh, though you do lose everything inside. To play it safe, it is recommended to keep your valuables in your personal stash and your emergency potions on your belt, since belt items stay with you even after a fall. I also discovered this guy. If you blink, you miss him. I'll freeze the screen here. It's a frickin' magic user. More specifically, it's a fire-aligned undead caster that appears in the darker ruins and corrupted areas of Newhaven Valley. The one I encountered near the starting area was likely just an ambient haunt projection, not a true combat mob. It's designed, just to add atmosphere and possibly foreshadow the undead deeper in the zone. It definitely creeped me out. Although I saw it in the blink of an eye, it looked like a really well-done model. I didn't want to stop playing this game. While the pace of experience is sluggish, the world is delightful. I even made it to the big city, and I learned another profession. I'm genuinely excited to play this game again. Until next time, keep exploring, and I'll see you in the next world.